What's up guys, Prepared Guy here once again. Today I'm going to show you guys how to put together a small EDC boo-boo kit for your pocket or for your EDC bag. This is the Maxpedition Daily Essentials pouch, and in the front of the pouch I'm going to stick this tiny bag filled with all these wonderful EDC first aid items. They're all fit in this tiny little bag. This bag is a 3x2 bag. I can get it at Walmart or any arts and crafts store. They range from $1 to $2, between 50 and 100 count. So really good investment if you have little EDC pouches and kits that you're putting together. This is a great little bag to have. So we're going to move from right or left to right, and we're going to go over all the different items on this table and why I keep them in the bag and what they're used for essentially. So first off is a antibacterial bandage. There's one antibacterial bandage. This is if you get a quick little boo-boo and it's bleeding a tiny bit still, and you try to, you stick it on your wound, and it has some antibacterial stuff in there, so that way it's not going to get infected. Quick fix, you're out on a go, you need to cover up really quick, these are what you want. I also like to keep the waterproof bandages, or the NextGear waterproof, inside my EDC pouch because of the fact that it has this nice little seal that you press on. It's like this little hard plastic piece in there, and you put it on your cut, and then you peel it off, and it stays really nice, so there's no pockets where air can seep in or water can seep in, and really it actually adheres to the skin really well and keeps a nice seal so you don't have anything going into the wound. So I like to keep those in there. This is a cheap, crappy version of that. I don't even know why I have this on the table, but it's there because it looks pretty. All right, so moving along, I also have some butterfly enclosures, so that way if you get a little bit of more of a puncture wound, you can sop up the blood with this, which is a non-stick compress or a miniature gauze pad for all intents and purposes, and then you can go ahead and seal it with the butterfly enclosures. Moving along, you're also going to want to keep your wounds clean, so I have a Sandy Hands, and this is 70% alcohol in this antiseptic wipe, which is excellent for those of you who are a little more into the safety aspect of things. If you're fixing somebody else's wound, you can keep these nitrile gloves. They come in this little individual pouch. I think that they come from Easy Care First Aid, and you can purchase these on Amazon and a couple of different other places, just individual little things, and there's 2 gloves in here, and you can put them inside this as well, so they fit perfect. I also like to keep some prep pads, alcohol prep pads, so that way you can clean the wound area. If you got like a splinter or something, you had to pull it out and you want to clean it up a little bit after you can. Moving along to the insect sting relief. If you get bit by something, this stuff works great. It's like a little ointment towelette, and you just put it on the wound, and the active ingredients has some lidocaine in it, so that way it kind of is topical so that you won't feel the sting as much, so that's not too bad to have in your bag as well. We also have some antibiotic ointment. These sell on Amazon. You can get like a case of 100 of these for like $10. Not too bad, pretty good investment. And we also have some sunscreen lotion, which I don't really use, but if somebody else wanted to use it, they could. I don't really go out in the sun for too long anyway, but good to have in your bag. Say you end up having to walk somewhere, it's a little bit sunnier than you thought it was going to be, and whatever. So we have some burn cream for those of you who, if you're working on your car, you're out and about, or if you just happen to get some extra hot coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, well, there you go. You can put some burn cream on your wound after. Also have some other items, some different types of pills. We have some Tylenol. You can get this in the travel section of basically any store. They all have these. They're like $1 for 2 or 3 pills or whatever it is in there. There's 2 capsules in there, 500 milligrams. Also like to keep some Benadryls inside of my bag too. These are good for if you have allergies, or if you get stung by something, or if you're having an allergic reaction to something, you can pop a couple of these before you can get help. So that's always good to have in there. I also like to keep some Bear because people have heart attacks out and about, and the first thing that you have to do as soon as you start having a heart attack is they tell you when you call 911, or if you go into the emergency room, they automatically hand you some aspirins, and you chew them up, and there you go. That's supposed to help with that situation. Hey, EMTs will tell you different. People like to say different things in the comment section below, but from my personal experience with people, they've always been given some aspirins to chew up. There's also some Advil, ibuprofens for if you have a headache, or if you have to deal with answering stupid questions on YouTube. So there you go. There's what I'm going to put inside this little pouch. So let's start it off with all the little bandages. Go in order of the bandages, and we're going to put the alcohol prep pad behind that. I like to fold this in half. Don't worry, you're not going to damage it. Now you have a few items. I'm going to wedge them inside there. You'll see, it fits perfectly nice. Then we're going to move along to the ointments. Put all the different ointments all together. And that's going to be another section on top of itself. I like to keep them on the opposite side of the gauze pad that I have in there. And you take your ibuprofens, stick them at the back. Sorry, your Tylenols, you stick them at the back, alongside with your ibuprofens and your Advils or your aspirins. Stick them on back there. And then sandy hand wipe goes in front there. Then you can go ahead and stick your gloves right in the front where the bandages are. And now you have all this stuff inside this little tiny bag, and this bag seals up too, so you can seal it. Good little Ziploc on the top of it. And there you go. You're all good to go. You take it, stick it in your little pouch in the front, fold that down like that, and you're good to go. I have a lot of stuff inside this pouch anyway, so. And for those of you who complain and say, oh, you're gonna die, you're gonna bleed out. Guys, relax. I also have a nice Israeli bandage in the back of my kit as well. I'm always prepared. That's why they call me the prepared guy. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. I know a lot of people have kids and they want to keep a little boo-boo kit on them, or they're just accident prone, or, you know, accidents happen. So this is what you want to keep on you at all times. First things first, first aid's most important thing. You don't want to get an infection. You don't want to lose a limb. So this video is made for those people who want to have something a little extra to keep on them. And you can keep this in your pocket as well. You don't actually have to keep this in a bag. You can just stick this in your pocket. Speaking of pocket size stuff, I mean, it's really basically almost the same size as my pocket EDC if you put them side by side. It's a nice little pocket EDC kit, and it's nice and small. So I have my first aid kit, I have my flashlight, I have my Leatherman Free T4. I mean, you guys can't really get much more solid than this for the minimalist style EDC. So, I mean, pretty sweet.
If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please feel free to smash that subscribe button now and click the notification bell so that you can get notified each week when new videos come out. New videos every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This has been The Prepared Guy, and until next time, guys, stay prepared.